Oh, welcome. I'm going to be reacting to Outlander Season 7, Episode 11. Selected clips are provided for commentary purposes. This is not a market substitute. Support the original on Stars. And no spoilers in the comments, book fans. I love your enthusiasm, but I'm still reading them.
Giver of all spiritual grace, the author of everlasting life, send thy blessing upon these thy servants.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
Take thee, John William, to be my wedded husband.
Oh, she looks so lost right
Ever
now.
devote from this day forward.
To love and to cherish until death us do part.
Oh, that hit hard.
To love and to cherish. Until.
Come on, Claire, you can do this. Just a few more words.
With this ring I thee wed.
You did it. You got through it. She's laying on where he usually is in the bed. That is attention to detail. Oh, Ian.
What does he say?
Prayer for Uncle Jamie's soul.
There may be an afterlife, but as no one has come back to say so, it's a matter of individual speculation.
Interesting.
Uncle Jamie's there. Keeping my dad company.
Oh, Ian. He lost two people so close to each other. His dad and then his almost father figure. This has been a rough year for Ian.
Why would your mother have told you a lie?
Because it's what she was told. His body and his plane were never found.
Okay.
There must be a reason why we came here to this time, to the wrong time, to the time my father is in.
Because the stones brought you.
Maybe we find Jamie too.
No, I think you're just gonna find the one Jamie. Jamie Sr. Where is that kid then, if he's not there? Oh, Raggedy Ann. Cute. Oh, Brie, I'm totally with you. It's a wine day. It's a whole bottle day, honestly. Oh, this is so relatable. When you're really upset, the tiniest thing just is enough to put you over the edge.
In point of fact, he never has asked me to marry thee.
Oops.
Are you sure?
This is so Ian.
I would have noticed.
You did. Did you not say you loved me?
Perhaps thee should finish telling me about not being married before we go any further.
Well, at least by marrying Lord John, you get some excellent stemware.
I'll admit her manner can be exasperatingly forthright. And I'm sorry if you don't like her.
On the contrary, I have a great deal of respect for her character and her abilities as a physician.
But she is a rebel.
Uh-oh.
He loved his wife more than anything in this world. I owe it to him to protect her.
Out of everyone, and not to minimize what Claire is going through, but she can openly go through it. Lord John is having to hide how much he's hurting. He can't go up to his room and lie in bed crying like she can. I feel like out of everyone affected by Jamie's disappearance, Lord John is the one I feel for the most. Because he has to hide who he is.
But how could you possibly owe him that much? I dare say my reputation will survive. And she took another husband. The son Emily had bore after I left was mine.
He's telling her everything. That's really courageous.
Emily chose me. With my whole soul, I choose you. I hope you will choose me.
I do love thee.
I think she appreciated how earnestly honest he was. He could have kind of covered the few things up, but no, he just laid it out. One problem, they're not technically married yet, right? Are we gonna have to do... I don't know how this is gonna work. Do they need to... What are you up to? Are you Romeo and Julieting it? No, Claire. Put that back. Good. This is worse. This is worse now. No, Claire. Put that back. Put that back.
When my body dies, my soul.
And she knows exactly where to cut. Because, oh, Claire. No, sweetie, no.
Only changed. I cannot think of you dead, Claire. Anything else, but not that.
Yeah, I'm like, probably the whole house can hear you. Difference is he can't. He has to sit here like this. All their chess games together.
I will not mourn him alone tonight.
He is not yours to mourn.
Yeah, they both had a lot to drink. But at least it's legal now, I guess.
I thought I must have dreamt that. How long has it been since you were with a woman?
15 years. At least that. I'm afraid I was not very, gentlemanly.
Aw.
He offered me his body once.
Do you regret it? Not accepting his offer?
10,000 times. But at the same time, refusing him was one of the few acts of true nobility to which I would lay claim for myself. And in the end, it was the friendship.
That was more precious.
Now and then, a particular deer comes out, and it is, white, I suppose, but it looks as though it's made of silver. It's a sight of rare beauty.
Yeah. Lots of Arthurian legends about it. Made it into the Narnia books, too.
I do not own this creature.
Mm-hmm.
I would not if I could.
I love Rihanna. That is a full pour, too.
Tell Jem the Spaniard got it. Now, you see, I've asked Jem where this Spaniard is, and he's played dumb. So I think it's best you come and tell him to do as I say. He isn't in the past, if that's what you mean.
Jem's scarf for the stones. You set that up.
Oh, well, I couldn't have Mr. Mackenzie mucking up my plans, eh? Don't worry
Oh
about
my
me, Jem.
goodness.
It's all right. It's no guff.
Ah.
And once the gold is in my hands, you and Jem will be free.
Will you, though? I don't trust him.
How do I know you'll keep your word?
It's not like you have much of a choice. No one's coming to help you.
No. Yeah. Brianna.
It's as if I've lost two fathers.
Oh, Ian, I don't feel like the future is my time anymore.
Hmm.
I can see it through.
I couldn't bear to lose you both.
They're definitely keeping her in somber colors.
I shan't be sailing back to England.
I knew it.
With Massey.
Yeah. So many looks between them.
There are churches in Philadelphia that perform secret marriages between their races, and the General Assembly is considering a new law that
It is impossible, madam, because my nephew is Captain Lord Henry Grey.
Yeah, I figured this would not go well. Unfortunately.
I'd never have taken you for a bigot.
Thank you, Claire.
She's intelligent, she's honourable, and largely responsible for keeping Henry alive.
is that the lady is a widow of a traitor to the crown.
Did you not just marry the widow of a traitor?
Dracarys.
Sacrificing themselves to be martyrs to a cause.
Yeah.
Would you not have sacrificed everything?
To be with Jamie, if you could.
Perhaps. Because I know what it is, madam, to have your love be a crime. To live in fear of discovery and of violence. I will not allow Henry, or Mrs. Woodcock for that matter, to risk imprisonment or worse.
Whoa. Looks like one of Queen Amidala's gowns.
Help raise urgent funds for the loyalist cause.
Oh dear, this is awkward.
But here, in this house, you and I must survive.
Mm-hmm.
And if we have each other, then we have him.
This is very Black Sails.
I have to have faith.
Yeah. Not quite the red dress, but it is beautiful. Ooh, this looks good. Love the hand-raised pie.
Lady John Grey.
Enchanted.
Likewise.
I'm pleased to be in such illustrious...
Her French court manners coming in helpful.
Though some would say that it's careless abandon which has us in this mess of a rebellion.
Oh dear.
What do you say, Lady John?
I say I'm staying out of it and getting popcorn. What was that about?
Why wouldn't you dance with the poor girl?
Find I'm not inclined to dance, since Rachel left.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do me the honor of a dance?
Oh my goodness.
I'm told dancing is a nice distraction.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to show your hand?
Very Jane Austen.
I'm a rebel. Working as an American agent in the guise of a captain in His Majesty's army.
Why are you telling me this?
Is he or is he a double agent?
Because you are a rebel yourself. It was I who warned Lord John about your imminent arrest for treason.
Oh, that is true.
Your position in Lord John Grey's house makes you uniquely suited to assist our cause on both fronts.
Oh no.
You want me to spy on my husband? While I may not agree with your methods, we are, after all,
on the same
on
side.
the same side.
Mm-hmm. He could be dangerous, but very interesting as a character.
Received a number of invitations. Societal engagements.
That's a good sign. They're accepting it.
And a turnabout Bartram's garden with the Hafers.
Ooh, I like that idea. Wouldn't take long and you get to see pretty flowers.
Clear!
Jamie?
I'm sorry, Your Lordship. I asked
I
you
knew
to wait
it.
for the gentleman
I knew
insisted
it.
on.
I kind of would have liked to see Jamie's side, though.
And her enterprising captain took advantage of an easterly wind. My luggage was on board. I was there. I hate to break up such a joyous reunion, but your son is due home shortly. William? William?
Uh-oh. He heard all that.
James Alexander Malcolm Mackenzie Fraser.
And who the bloody hell am I?
Oh, this is awkward. And there was a lot of awkward in this episode, but this is the most awkward. I love it.
And your baptismal name is James. It's the only name I had a right to give you, and I'm sorry. I don't want anything of yours.
Here he is! What is the meaning of this? Get back, I say! One more step!
He's a dead man.
Okay, smart. Thinking on your feet, Jamie. There was so much going on this episode. I thought they were going to wait and bring Jamie in next time. But I kind of liked the mayhem in the last few minutes of bringing him in right at the end. And then everything coming out. And the little smile Claire gave. Like, she's looking around, everything's on fire. It's a complete disaster. But she has Jamie back. And she's just like, it's back to normal. Some fascinating character studies going on throughout this. I think Ian and Rachel were the most intriguing with their discussion. And he did such a good job of saying, look, I choose you, but it's your choice of if you want to choose me, and here is everything about me. What do you say? Which, out of all the relationships on the show, I think is the most admirable, of just being fully trusting and honest all the time. What a reveal about the rebel officer. I have a feeling that's going to come back around somehow. I don't know how yet. I have full trust in Jamie's ability to draw out the hostage situation and somehow get away. But then, of course, they have to pick up the pieces of what to do about the whole Claire, Lord John situation, because he really put, his neck out for Jamie here. And if Claire just vanishes off into the sunset, she kind of leaves him holding the bag. I do not know how they're going to resolve all this. There's also the whole Mercy storyline that I really want her to have a happy ending. This is a mess.
This is Jack London's State Historic Park, and we're at the lake.